I've been spending the better part of about and getting ready. Have a good amount saved up. I already have been working on college credits with TA. Already figured out what I want to go to school for, and my fiance and I are looking into apartments. Hoping to pick one up by the end of the year. My advice when it comes to the never underestimate an old woman with a DD-214 shirt. I'd look specifically for schools with adult learning tracks, veteran assistance, or dedicated night classes. When I got out, I went to one of the best state schools. But it very quickly became obvious they cater more to the 17-year-old living at home than the 24-year-old vet with a job. Classes were nearly impossible if you had to work close to them. Never underestimate an old woman with a DD-214 shirt, tank top, V-neck, ladies' tee for men and women, tank top, V-neck. I had a pipe burst in my house and most of my teachers thought I was lying and wondered why my parents' landlord didn't take care of it. It was my house. My guidance counselor told me straight up that I needed to reevaluate my life and choose whether I wanted to work or go to school, and that I couldn't do both. I found a never underestimate an old woman with a DD-214 shirt. They offered a 50% tuition discount, which brought me down to state school level fees, which the GI Bill covered in full. They have a couple of degrees with advanced classes that you are able to complete a bit faster, and are available online or at night if you need it for scheduling. Official never underestimate an old woman with a DD-214 sweatshirt, hoodie, sweatshirt, hoodie. I don't have as much advice with everything else, but I never expected to have these problems when going back to school. And wish I had the heads up before wasting a lot of time, energy, and sanity with the first school. To add on all the great advice, I suggest claiming any injuries you've received in the never underestimate an old woman with a DD-214 shirt. The goal is to get as high a rating you can for VA disability, which would pay you for life if the doctors and VA rule the enough. Even if you get a 0%, that still means if it bothers you later, you can have them check it out and possibly rate your percentage higher. Also, unemployment pays up to a year for soldiers transitioning to civilians. Other products.